hours' time trying to sort the sound out on it. I've not really prepared many questions, so it's just going to be a bit of a wing it. Spent probably the last, I've just spent the last 2 hours trying to sort this out. First one. So yeah, well, what I'll probably do is I'll say hello to people. I'll get the chat room going, do some shout outs. Again, sort of explain what the purpose of the channel is. Then I'll probably play a song. Let's say, because I'm plugging. If anyone, in fact, if you've got any friends that have got any original music or stuff they've recorded and want it playing, more than welcome to send it over. I can do a shout out and all that. So it's obviously because of the licensing restrictions, the copyright restrictions. I can't play anything licensed. So, but yeah, just been asking people to send me stuff in, and I've been playing it. Yeah, sounds great. Hello, hello, hello. How are we, guys? So we're back on. We've got episode 2 happening right now. Welcome back to my kitchen. Nothing's changed, unfortunately. But yeah, like I say, welcome to the kitchen. We've got a great show for you today. And also thank you for tuning into my brand new YouTube channel, DJW Group Presents. I'm aiming to bring you guys music, guests, banter, and loads of features over the next few weeks while we're enduring this pandemic lockdown. So I'm going to be bringing some company to us solo quarantine warriors out there that are battling this quarantine on our own. So guys, if you know anyone that's listening on their own, they need a bit of company, need a bit of entertainment for a couple of hours, drop them the link. I'm going to be putting some links up on the screen very, very soon so you'll know where to go. But yeah, Twitter, if you want to ask a question, fire anything across at DJW Group. And we're going to be having a bit of a Q&A session later on. And like I say, over the course of the lockdown, we're going to be chatting to guests such as comedians, DJs, YouTubers, singers, artists, loads of sort of personalities. And we're going to try and get some people on board. And I've also been asking people to send in their music as well. Guys, if you've got any original music, anything you've done, and you want to hear it being played out live, drop us a message. Drop us some music. It could be original, it could be a cover version. We've got loads of great music for you to play, for me to play to you guys today. And of course, we've got some guests on a little bit later on. We've got Mike Tristan all the way from Florida in the US. They're formerly from the channel List 25, just started up a new channel called OkayThankYou. Love it. So we're going to be chatting to them in about 10 minutes. We're going to put some music on and... like I say, if you want to get in touch with this show, we're going to bring up in fact, you can put a message in the YouTube chat box. We've already got some people in there. We've got Brian in there already. How you doing, Brian? Shelley Foreman's listening, locked in from down south. So yeah, guys, if you want to have a little chat with us, I've brought the chat window up there. Then by all means, get in touch. But yeah, we're going to kick off with a song now. This is... my friend Zach Lesage, he's got some awesome remixes on the go. This is it's a cover version of Zara Larsson, and see what you think, guys.
Five. Live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. It was a crush, but I couldn't get enough. It was a rush, but I gave it up. It was a crush. Now I might have wanna said too much. That's all it was. So I gave it up. I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out to the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend the night, no It was a crush, chance to make me blush. Second time is one too late. Now I found another crush, and this love giving me a rush. Had one chance to make me blush. Second time is one too late. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Got my day in my heart, I choose it down. But I won't be down when the morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend the night, no other.
Oh, there we go then. Zattless Sage, that's Zara Larsson on the remix. Absolutely loving it. So, another sunny day outside. I've started this show completely unprepared. Spent far too long trying to sort out some sound technical issues, but we got there in the end. But not for lack of trying. So you guys, thank you for joining us. It's a brand new channel. If you've not yet been down, hit that like and subscribe button. Ring the bell so you can be notified every time I do a new video or a live stream. It'd be great to have you joining us. Still a couple of people in the chat room already. Brian's moaning that it doesn't work in Firefox. Well, it's because you're using Firefox. But yeah, Chrome or Safari, guys, probably a little bit better. But why am I doing this? So like I say, I've been in lockdown now. We are on, I think it's day 32 of lockdown. Yeah, that's a long time. So lockdown for 32 days. And I thought, why not do something useful with my time? So I thought, yeah, let's get this channel going. Let's get some guests on. Let's get some music on. We can chat about stuff. We're going to be doing some games, features, all that sort of stuff. There's a channel I've been watching with a guy where they do the chicken wings. Sean Evans with the hot ones, and he gets guests on, and it's just a really, really good concept because they're eating hot wings, and it just sort of opens them up. They let the guard down, and he can ask questions that you wouldn't normally be able to ask on like a normal chat show or anything like that. It's a great concept. So I thought I might do a little bit of a take on that next week. But I've not got any chicken wings, so I think I'm going to use chips and just call it hot chip, something like that. Totally unoriginal, I know. So yeah, guys, come and join us if you want to say hi, if you want to do a shout out to anyone, if you want to ask us any questions. Going to be doing a little feature in a bit called Ask Dave. Got a great little graphic there for you. Hope you enjoy it. So yeah, you can literally ask me anything. It could be topical, could be anything about news, could be about me. If you want to be nosy and ask questions a bit about me, you're more than welcome to. And of course, we're going to be having some guests on in about 5 minutes' time. These guys, massive on YouTube. If you want to ask them any questions, then again, while they're on, fire them across. Use hot dogs and call it Dave's Dogs. Oh, thanks, Shelley. Dave's Dogs. See, people could probably misinterpret that to mean something else, so I might have to avoid that one. But we'll see. So that's going to be Ask Dave. We're going to do that a little bit later on. So if you want to get involved in that, just fire some questions across. Could literally, like I say, literally be about anything. Or if you want to send us any pictures, what have you been up to during the quarantine times? Any funny stories, anything, that's been a bit random while you've been in lockdown. Like I say, it's been 32 days now, so I know people are starting to get a bit bored and creative with their time. So what have you been up to? Tweet us at DJW Group. I've got that many sites, I can't remember which one's which. But yeah, so it's just one of them shows, really. Give you a bit of company, relieve the boredom for an hour or so, just while you're sitting outside in the sunshine and I'm sitting in the studio, not in the sunshine, not bitter whatsoever. But no. Anyway, I'm going to chuck on an advert now, maybe another song, and then we are going to catch up with Mike and Tristan in a few minutes' time. I'll see you on the other side of this. So we're getting into shameless plugs. I'm going to chuck a couple of them in just because I can. But guys, I've got a good friend in the wedding industry, Alex Birtwell. If you're listening, how you doing, my friend? Amazing singer, guitarist. He's got a page. I'll put a link on the section down below in a little bit, so you can go to his page. Absolutely, really talented musician. This is one of the songs that he's done. It's a cover version of Bill Withers. This is Lovely Day.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, no, weighs heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world seems right with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day, 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 lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, and someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, a lovely day, lovely day, lovely day, yeah, lovely day, lovely day, lovely day.
So it appears to have stopped the stream for some reason. I'm not really sure why. But I guess we can't use the visuals. But anyway, that was Alex. I don't know if you can hear me. I think I'm back on now. Oh yeah, there we are. So I'm guessing it's the probably the YouTube thing, which is exactly why I'm not playing any original music. So guys, like I say, if you've got any original music, anything you've done yourself, or any covers, send them in. We'll play them out live. I'll do a link to your page, give you a bit of a platform to be able to advertise and stuff. So we've got some guests on now, all the way from the US. We're going to be chatting to these guys right after this.
3, 2, 1. These are 25 of the most remote places in the world. 25 things about the human body that makes no sense.
Wait, we have 2 more lists to film.
I'm Mike with List 25, and we present the top 25 best Green Day songs you'll probably fall in love with. You're not gonna believe what kind of bizarre, abnormal creatures are out in the wild. Oh, there's one right now.
Mike and Tristan, how are you, my friends? Oh, good stuff.
I know you said you wanted to start
Yes. Ah. I never even thought of. Ooh. Well, do you know what? I never even thought of asking you if you wanted to do this. I've got a load of them there, and I've actually got, well, say obviously chips for you, like crisps, like what we call. But yeah, so I was gonna like cook off some actual fries, but I could have done this with chips. I've got a bag of tortillas in the corner. We could have done this. Oh. Oh dear. Someone's saying they can't hear Mike. I've just turned it up a little bit, so I'm hoping you can hear him now.
I can turn this up a little bit too.
I've got it now, I think.
If that helps.
They're saying they can't hear Mike and Tristan. This is.
You're gonna hear enough of us anyway. That's true.
Well, let's see if I can get a little bit of the volume out my headphones.
Technical difficulties are what the internet is all about.
Absolutely, yeah. So we're going to wing it now. I think we're just going to wing it like this.
That works.
Excellent. Sounds like he's in a box, apparently. But yeah, so we've got you on. I say I've been watching you guys for a while now. I don't know why I got into watching lists, but I just find them quite fascinating. And the thing I love about your lists that you literally did such random stuff, like God, what your life hacks that you did with you, Tristan, and Green Day songs. I mean, I'm a massive Green Day fan, so obviously the one that I showed in the clip before, huge Green Day fan. Been a fan of them since I was about 13. In fact, I saw them on the Dookie tour back in 1994. That was the first concert.
94. That'd be 94. Good lord.
Yeah.
I was not born. Didn't exist.
Oh gosh. But yeah, so how are you guys handling the lockdown at the moment? How's it going for you?
I mean, it's going fine. A lot of people are usually surprised to learn this about me, but I'm actually a huge extrovert. I have a very awkward presentation about myself, but I miss people a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I also can't see my elderly relatives, which it's half and half really on how I feel about that, to be honest. But yeah, lockdown is I can't wait for it to be over, but that happens if people just do their part. And so far, some people are not doing their part.
Yeah. We've seen the anti-quarantine protests, and yeah, don't worry. I mean, you know, we know there's going to be some bad eggs among the box, but at the end of the day, it's the majority of the country. They're doing the best to try and follow procedure, and it's. I think the thing is that they think that they have to quarantine so they don't get sick, and they don't realise that it's not just a case of them getting sick. It's the fact that they can spread it to other people that they're not seeming to understand.
My mindset the whole time. I'm not really worried about myself. Chances are, if I got it, I'd make it through. I'm much more worried about spreading it to people that are susceptible.
Yeah. I'm going to go to a song right now, see if we can get this this whole sound situation sorted out, because it's really frustrating. I thought we managed to master it, but it happens. So I'm going to go to a song.
Say that we never had problems on list 25. That's every single video ever. Sometimes 25 of them.
All right, guys, we'll come back in a few minutes, and yeah, more from Mike and Tristan after some songs.
Lucky you guys.
So don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, 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 shut up and dance with me. of the night. The chemical, physical kryptonite. Helpless to the bass and the faded light. I knew we were born to be together, born to be together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. She took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, 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 shut up and dance with me. A backless dress and some beat up sneaks. My discotheque Juliet teenage dream. I felt it in my chest as she looked at me. I knew we were born to be together, born to be together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. She took the floor and she said, oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, 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 shut up and dance with me. Some people stand in the darkness, afraid to step into the light. And some people need to help somebody. The age of surrender's inside. Don't you worry, it's gonna be alright. 'Cause I'm always ready, I won't let you out of my sight. I'll be ready, I'll be ready. Never you fear, no, don't you fear. I'll be ready, forever and always. I'm always here. Deep in her eyes, I think I see my future. I realize this is my last chance. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. She took the floor and she said, well, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, shut up and dance. So don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said, ooh, 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 shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me. Shut up and dance with me.
Ah, we've got a bit of shut up and dance. Right, so we are back. We're going to see if we can try and get some volume from these gentlemen now. Are you there, guys?
We are. Yeah, we're here. Hi.
Excellent. So what we need to do now is see if anyone can say in the chat room if they can actually hear these two guys. That'd be brilliant.
I am more than happy to be your test subjects while we get this going.
He likes to talk.
Yeah, okay. Maybe.
Thank you, Crystal. Yes, sounds way better. Excellent. We're halfway there. But like I say, this is
on a chair. Right.
But yeah, this is brand new software. Like I say, I think I've had it for about 2 weeks now, trying to play around with it, and trying to do sound tests with my dad and stuff like that. And in fact, I spoke to you before. I thought we had it, but yeah, I think we're nearly there now. So yes, happy days. So guys, like I say, formerly List 25, you've got a brand new channel now on YouTube. Okay, thank you. Tell us what it's about.
What is Okay Thank You about? Thank You about is basically it's you and I unleashed.
Yeah. So with List 25, obviously the one I've always said this. I love doing it. I'm sad we're gone. I don't have any ill will towards it. But one of the things I always didn't like about it was the name. It limits you to doing lists of 25 items because we tried several times. Like there was one we had a list with even just 20. Because I told our writers at the time, look, there are some topics that are very hard to find 25 items for. So if you can't, don't just stretch things out, just whatever. But no, the people are like, where's our extra 5 items? And I'm like, okay. You don't like it. So this allows us to do, we're still going to do lists. Of course we will. It's what we're known for. But this allows us to do other things as well, stuff we've always wanted to do with the other channel. And like today, we released one with we're ranking our top, well, not our top because it's all of them, Star Wars films. So it's part 1 of 3 because it was a trilogy, a little long, hour and a half. But it allows list 25. We wouldn't be able to do that because it's not a list and it's not 25 items.
Yeah.
Spoiler: it's only 11 of them.
Well, I suppose that's the great thing about the name that you've got as well. It's not kind of defining one subject. You've pretty much got free reign to have fun with it and go where you like with it, really.
Yeah, because we've gotten a lot of people going, well, how come you don't do list 24 or list 26 to one of them? Like, I don't want to tie ourselves down to just lists.
List 24 would one down them.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, one down it would mean, because like I said, 25 can be a lot for certain subjects. So less can be more in some cases.
Yeah, like facts about us.
No, more.
That ended up being a 42-minute video. Part 3 of the Star Wars list, though, is 40 minutes, and that's just our top 2.
That's because we start talking more about them.
We do start talking more.
So what are your favourite channels to watch? I mean, what channels do you watch yourselves?
Should I go?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Are they Star Wars related?
I'm a huge film theory fan. I love Matt Pat. I love his videos. They have this artistic look to them. They're just fun to watch, even if you're just listening to them. But you don't want to just listen. You want to watch them as well. I'm also a huge fan of the Corridor crew.
Yes.
Filmmakers. It's great to just watch them break down all their different the different short films they do on Corridor, and then you got the Corridor crew where they'll do things like special effects artists break down best and worst special effects. And as someone that has had many mental breakdowns due to After Effects, it's nice to see things like that.
I do love the Corridor crew. Did you see the one where they took that scene with The Rock in it from The Mummy with a god-awful CGI in it, I think
it's called "We Fixed the Worst CG in History," something like that.
Yeah, I mean, even when I'm,
I thought you meant natural rock for a minute because we're talking CGI. I didn't.
Same thing.
Got it.
The Rock is a rock. And then I have to give a shout out to the Normies as well. They're a very simple reaction channel, but they have a great dynamic, and I've gotten to do a few collaborations with them, and it's
brilliant.
Incredible. Yeah.
And for me, I do love filmmaking, but I'm not as on the back end as Tristan. I like being in front of the camera, so I don't really know the in and outs of behind the scenes as much. So I don't really watch those channels on YouTube.
Lucky you.
I mean, I do know some. I've directed some things. I know a little. But again, I'm more the entertainment kind of. None
of it is easy, though.
No. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, because Tristan, you were with List 25 before Mike was, weren't you? You were already there.
Yeah, for about 4 months, and then I left for like 9 months.
That's right.
So we ended up, when it all came together, he might be there longer by like 3 or 4 months technically. But then I was on every now and then to like I didn't leave. My name was just no longer there.
Yeah.
But I appeared every now and then. But yeah. We were there for about the same time. I just got there 4 months before he came on.
Okay. I know. Sorry, Mike. You were saying about your favourite channels at the moment.
Right. Sorry. So I like as well film theory, but I also love his other one, game theory, because I'm a big gamer.
Mm-hmm.
Cinema Sins is one I've always wanted to collab with them, especially because they're in Nashville and I have family in Nashville, so I'm there a lot. So I think that'd be super easy to do. Lately, it's not appropriate for children by any means, but I've been into Jobby the Hong. He does toy reviews, but I don't know. It's really funny, and I like watch a video a night before I go to bed. And then Flower House. Yeah. One of the best things I've ever come across on YouTube has been Henry's Kitchen. It's so poorly done on purpose, which makes it like he'll sit there, start the camera, but he won't say anything for like a second because he makes it look like he has no idea what he's doing, but he does, and that's part of the charm, and it's hilarious. It's
Brilliant.
so good.
He once green screened himself into his own kitchen.
I'm not experimenting with green screen. It's still something I've got to play with. I mean, I've got to get the basics right first, which we can all agree on.
Chroma keying is terrifying.
It's hit or miss sometimes.
Well, see, the thing is,
Video.
because I'm used to my voice being heard. Obviously, doing radio, being a DJ. With a DJ, I've got my little DJ booth, so I've got my little fortress almost. So I'm kind of still getting used to seeing my face on camera, which is very, it's a new concept for me.
It's not, a lot of people. It's very intimidating for some people because I've had people where I talk and then normally as soon as you turn the camera on, they're just like they've never spoken in their lives. I'm like, just be yourself. It's fine. They can't.
Yeah.
They freeze.
Well, I did a test transmission last Friday just to kind of get to grips with it, the software and all this, and to record it. So I watched it back, and I think the first thing I thought of was I moved too much. I was, I've made a bit of an effort to try and sit still because when you're talking, especially when you're on the radio, you can be very kind of animated. You can move around a lot, and I'm quite fidgety when I'm nervous. So obviously that came through. So I thought, right, the next one I have to make a conceived effort to sit still and not be fidgeting around all the time. So I think that was one lesson I learned from watching the first one. But
and with anything, it's balance because I definitely noticed I move, but I've kind of not sold it. I've embraced it because then if you're moving too much, there's some people that can't, and then it's like it's too distracting. But if you're just like this, you don't look like you have any energy. You don't look like you're into your project at all. And so you want to have you can use your hands and stuff like that.
Hands help me.
Yeah.
What do I do with my hands?
Family show. So I've got a question from Crystal Forest on YouTube at the moment. Mike, have you ever played Munchkins?
Why does that sound familiar? I'm going to look that up. What's Munchkins?
Whether that means a game or she wants to know if you were secretly in The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
That sounds like something I would have played in like kindergarten. So the answer is maybe?
It's a good answer.
I'll look it up and get back to you. I know who you are. I'll get back to you.
Oh, it's a card game.
It's a card game. Then no, I don't think I have.
I must admit, I've not heard of it.
My brain went to,
I'll have to
did
look
you
it
have
up.
this in high school? God, I hope you didn't have it in high school. Letter people? Did you guys have letter people?
No.
They were like, there was the letters, but they had like M. I remember, my name's Mike, so I remember this. M had a huge mouth for like munching mouth. It was to help you learn. And
Wow, that's fitting.
Shut up.
Fair enough.
My brain went to letter people.
No idea.
Shout out to letter people.
I'm sure they're watching.
But yeah, Crystal's telling us it's really, really fun, so we need to look that up. Fair enough. I'm going to put some more music on now, have a quick breather. But we'll come back to you in a few minutes, and we're going to stick on some more music. I'll see you in a few.
Thanks, man.
Everybody's singing as one. Put your hands up and dance all night. Come on. Onto the dance floor, you can't go wrong. DJ's playing your favorite song, and everybody is singing as one. Put your hands up and dance all night. Come on. Dance all night, come on. Onto the dance floor, you can't go wrong. DJ's playing your favorite song, and everybody is singing as one. Put your hands up and dance all night. Come on. Come on. Come on. Put your hands up and dance all night. Come on. Come on. Come on. Put your hands up and dance all night. Come on. Onto the dance floor, you can't go wrong. DJ's playing your favorite song, and everybody is singing as one. Put your hands up and dance all night. Come on. Come on. Come on. Put your hands up and dance all night. Come on.
So there we had Zach Lesage, Dance All Night. Like I say, a good friend of mine, Zach. He's become a father recently, so he's not banging out the tunes like he used to. He's obviously doing the whole parenthood thing at the moment. So yeah, he's not putting out as much as he used to. Let's bring Mike and Tristan back, if I can find the page. Really, really organised.
Hi guys.
Hey, hello. Tell your friend congratulations from us.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm sure I'll be very happy to hear that. So yeah, as I mentioned, if you want to send some music in, guys, get some music towards us. We've got some people in the chat room right now. We've got Mike and Tristan from OkayThankYou. We're chatting to these all the way from the US of A. Now, yeah, I just wanted to ask you a question actually. Who's your favourite president? I was prompted to ask that, by the way.
It's weird we don't have one right now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Kind of an anarchy a bit.
Teddy Roosevelt was cool.
I loved Obama, and back in the day,
Lincoln had some good moments.
loved Clinton. And I want to apologize on behalf of everyone. When Bush left office, I said to myself, man, I'm really going to miss all the wacky skits people could do because of him being so dumb. And I'm sad we're not going to have a dumb president anymore, so SNL won't get any material.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah.
I believe you, too.
I did. No, I didn't like him as a president, but I was just like, oh, man, it's not going to be as funny.
Well, now you've got as much ammunition as you need with this guy. It's brilliant. It's like...
Yeah, but it's more of horror comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like horror films.
Yeah, it's a bit different when... I mean, Bush was just, like, a bit daft, but Trump is outright dangerous. That's the worrying thing.
Bleach!
Yeah!
You don't have to worry. If you inject bleach in yourself, everything will be fine, clearly.
Well, yeah, you'll never have to worry about anything again, I would have thought.
I'm sorry?
I said, if you injected bleach, you probably wouldn't have to worry about anything again after that, because you'd be dead.
That's true.
Coronavirus would not get you. That's true. Stick it to him.
Maybe that's the angle he was going for.
Maybe.
Stick yourself with that needle.
Oh,
What do I say?
So you guys did a live stream the other night. Tune into that. Loads of great questions on there. Some people asking what you're going to be hoping to do with this new channel. We've established lists. It's going to be something that you love doing and will probably continue to do. You did the the Harry Potter kind of the skit video as well, which is really, really funny. I am going to put a link to your page as well in the description down below, so people can go and have a look at that. It's absolutely brilliant. Gaining good footing already. A couple of thousand subscribers already, I believe.
7?
Yeah, 10.8 now.
10.8.
Oh, wow.
10,800.
That's not bad for a week-old channel. That's pretty good going, that.
No, not at all. And we crossed 4.1 thousand hours of watch time today.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
hopefully we can start monetizing.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. Oh, good work.
I have to ask, what house are you in?
Do you know what? I've never been a fantasy person, but my sister-in-law absolutely loves Harry Potter. She's a Gryffindor.
Okay.
No Slytherins. We can never find any Slytherins.
I know a few.
I'm 1 point away from Slytherin.
I'm not
Like
even
literally
close.
1 point.
No, Slytherin's down here, and everything else is up here. It's not even close.
Oh,
So
thank you.
how does the whole Harry Potter house thing work? I mean, how do you get points? I mean,
So, do you want to talk in-universe, and I'll talk for real?
Why? Because I'm the nerdy one.
You know more about it than I do.
That's true. That's
Universe
true.
stuff.
Okay. Essentially, in the original books, like the Sorting Hat, there's a magical hat that apparently Godric Gryffindor put some of his own brain inside,
Oh, God.
and that's pretty weird.
okay.
And so the hat goes on a first year's head, and then the hat reads the mind of whatever head it's on and determines what qualifications it has and which house it belongs. So it
reasonable.
determines whether you're in Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, or Hufflepuff.
Save the best for last.
I did that for you.
Well,
But in real life, it's one of those personality quizzes where it asks you. You can go to the Pottermore one, but the reason I don't like that one is there's literally I took it 25 times, and I got different results, and because it determined it gives you.
It randomizes
the questions.
The questions.
So someone took it and put all the questions so you could see really what you would be in. And so it's personality. Like if you had to choose which door to go in, it's kind of, if you pick that one, it's more of a Gryffindor answer. If you pick this one, it's more of a Hufflepuff, and so on. So it's just a giant personality quiz kind of thing.
I think 11 years old is really too soon to tell.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
that's fair. We've got a couple of Hufflepuffs in the chat room.
Hufflepuff's great.
Yes. Although we wouldn't be Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw.
Yeah, because we're American.
We're American.
Or United Statesian.
American's
Easier to say. Forgive me.
United States. No, the Arrogant Worms have that. But we would be in Ilvermorny, and we would both actually be Puckwudgie.
Yeah, but his is more fun to say. Hufflepuff Puckwudgie. Ravenclaw Puckwudgie? That doesn't sound fun.
It's the names that I love. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, what was Rowling doing when she came up with these names?
Riding on a train.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
But it's brilliant. It's no.
I love Hufflepuff, but it does like
sounds like Hufflepuff Puff.
No, but just like Slytherin. Oh, snakes. Okay. Gryffindor, the Griffin does have part lion in it, and like Ravenclaw. Okay, bird. What's the badger? Hufflepuff. Oh, cool. Thanks, I think. But whatever. She admitted she would be a Hufflepuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, so.
Fair enough. Right, I'm going to start calling it a day very soon. But guys, it's been absolutely brilliant having you on. We got through the technical issues eventually, but the joys of a brand new channel.
Right.
Yeah, no contact, please.
Social distancing.
But yeah, so
6 feet apart. It's perspective.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, Mike was saying you're actually on green screen. You're both in different rooms right now, superimposed onto the same green screen.
All CGI.
Yeah, it looks great. Really effective. Wow.
Okay,
How did you just do that? Magic.
What's his name?
I like how you're getting credit for the editing.
It's not fair.
Because you're the sort of the editor, aren't you, Tristan? Like you do the videos and the editing and put it all together.
Sometimes I think I'm even more than sort of the editor.
Oh, you are the editor.
Yes, I am. I'm the one that deals with all the mental breakdowns of After Effects and Premiere Pro crashing.
Oh, really? See, I use unfortunately. I say unfortunately, I'm on Apple, so I've got an iPad, and they've got some software on there called LumaFusion, and it was only like £20, so like probably about $25. But it's such a powerful program, and it's been noted to be up there with like your Final Cuts and stuff like that. And I can't believe how good it is. That's what I do my videos on. I can't believe for the price of it how powerful it is and how versatile it is. But yeah, I mean,
Party DaVinci Resolve?
Huh. Yes, I have heard of DaVinci.
DaVinci Resolve is the up-and-coming program that more and more editors are using. It combines basically Premiere Pro and Final Cut, and you can actually, like, when you go into the editor, it says, what editor are you familiar with, and it will automatically, like, display all their settings based on that.
And I don't want to brag, but I took a video and rotated it 90 degrees.
He did. I was impressed.
See, you should be. Yeah, you can hand over some stuff to Mike and give yourself a holiday every now and then. It sounds like he's got it down.
No. I know we're joking here, but no. No.
But listen, guys, it's been brilliant having you on. Thanks for coming on my first ever show. You're my first ever guests on this show. And like I say, this is only the second episode. Looking forward to seeing more stuff from your channel. I'll put the link down below so people can see, have a look for themselves. And good luck with the views, good luck with the channel, and good luck with Trump. All right, I'll leave you alone on that. I'll apologise. But yeah, we're going to go to some more music now. And thanks for coming on, guys. And I'll see you again soon.
Absolutely.
Cheers, guys. See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. Bruises on both my knees for you. Don't say thank you or please. I do what I want when I want it to my soul. So cynical. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always a puff guy. And that bad time, making mama sad time. You can tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad time, making mama sad time, making girlfriend mad time. My seducer that time. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. And that mad time, making girlfriend mad time. My seducer that time. Oh, I'm the bad guy.
There we are, Alex Birtwell and his cover of Billie Eilish, Bad Guy. Quite enjoyed that. Anywho, so guys and girls, if you want to... I'll get there eventually. See, half the fun of this broadcasting is most people usually have... a producer or an editor or someone like that who's doing all this stuff. So trying to talk and do everything at the same time is pretty tricky, if I'm being honest. It's not easy. So I will keep practicing with this. I will try and work out how it all works so I can do a bit more fluid shows, be a bit more organised. But again, this was another test one today with some guests on, just to sort of see how that format works. And yeah, the next one, I'm going to do another one on Tuesday. It will be a little bit more structured. It will be have more music on it. I'm going to promote it a little bit better. I say I've been asked by a radio station over in Wales to do a rock show for them on Monday nights. So unfortunately, that was why I was kind of taken away a little bit from that. So I've been working on that quite a lot recently, which hasn't given me as much time as I hoped to have for this, but we're going to do some more work on that and get a bit more content for you on Tuesday, more music. We're going to be having a bit of a comedy special. Actually, we've got two great comedians that are going to be coming on having a chat with us. We've got Toby Haydoke, who is the compere at Comedy Store on Sunday nights in Manchester, and also the compere and organizer for XS Malarkey, which is like a student-based comedy night. It's been running for about 20 odd years now. And you get a lot of sort of heavyweight comedians that go on it to try out new material and stuff like that. So you'll get you'll get a couple of new comedians that are just kind of like learning the circuit. You'll get like a really, really good comedian. Well, they're all good. I mean, every night I've been is really good. But then you'll get like a celebrity comedian that will come on and just try out randomly some new material. So it's like, I think it's like £5 to get in, or £3 if you've got a membership. So definitely worth doing. So yeah, we've got Toby on as well. We've got Dominic Woodward, again another brilliant comedian. For those that are aware of, there's like a magazine called Chortle, and that's kind of like it's like the Bible for sort of the comedy world, if you like. And yeah, he's Dominic's always been popping up in there. He's done the Edinburgh festivals. He does the circuit around the UK. Really funny comedian. So yeah, they're going to be joining us on Tuesday next week. And I know this has been a bit of a shorter one than I was expecting. But yeah, I'm going to do a bit more work on the technical side of it, make sure I've got this all down, make it seamless, and bring you a better show for next time with all the creases ironed out. So guys and girls, thanks for joining us. Like I say, I know it's been a short one. If you want to get in touch, share, like, subscribe, all that kind of thing, all the details will be down below on the page. And I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Thanks for watching. See you in a bit. Couple of weeks, couple of days. See you later.